What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a very exciting Liverpool news video because it looks like Arne Slot is in talks to extend his contract at Liverpool. He signed a 3-year contract when he came in at the beginning of last season, and what an era. What a new era Arne Slot started, of course, thanks to the amazing, incredible work by Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool ownership, setting Arne Slot up to have a really good squad. But he made them Premier League champions again, which I don't think many Liverpool fans expected expected in his first season. And then he spent more than £400 million in the transfer window, thanks to FSG and the Liverpool. It was brilliant work behind the scenes of getting loads of sponsorships, of course expanding the Anfield Stadium. And now the exclusive news is that on September the 5th, so 3 days ago, at 10 a.m, FSG opened talks with Arne Slot's agent to extend his contract with Liverpool, because he only has 2 years left on his contract, and you don't want your manager, who is already a Premier League champion, and he went to the League Cup final with Liverpool as well last season. You don't want your manager to run down his contract and to have 1 year left on his contract, because then other big clubs will circle around Arne Slot like sharks. And the sources say that Arne Slot is absolutely thrilled about the offer and he's keen to stay with the club, and that's fantastic news for Liverpool fans. Of course, Bayern Munich of Germany are believed to be long-term admirers of Arne Slot's brilliant work, so this is a big blow for the German club, another big blow after Liverpool got Florian Wirtz ahead of Bayern Munich. Florian Wirtz chose Liverpool ahead of Bayern, and that was unthinkable even 5 years ago, that one of the best, if not the best German player right now would choose Liverpool over Bayern Munich. So the manager has been promised more elite players to bolster the squad in the near future. I mean, by the way, that is incredible. If Arne Slot keeps strengthening the team, that is frightening times for others. And I can't see Arne Slot wanting to go to the Bundesliga, where yes, Bayern Munich are a big club, they are a huge club with quite a lot of money, but they are not as attractive anymore as they used to be. And they are also not as good as they used to be. They are not real Champions League contenders, while I think Liverpool are real Champions League contenders this season. So this is very good news. If you are excited about this news, make sure to leave a like, and of course, if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe, and I will post other Liverpool related news videos every day on my channel. But also let's talk about a lot of things around Arne Slot, and let's talk about a little bit later the latest news around Konate, because also that's interesting. But how would Vincent Kompany feel about hearing this news, that Bayern Munich, if they had the chance, they would love to have Arne Slot and fire Vincent Kompany? I'm sure that won't go down well with Vincent Kompany and his agents, but that's the cutthroat nature of football, that if a better manager is available, then Bayern would absolutely go for Arne Slot. But thankfully Arne Slot is not available. He wants to stay at Liverpool, and that is great news. So the news is that Arne Slot's agent has held positive discussions with the representatives of FSG, the ownership group who own Liverpool, and also Arne Slot was reportedly assured of some more very exciting big signings in the near future. So maybe in January Liverpool will sign Mark Gay or somebody else exciting. And Liverpool want to build on this last season by signing top players in the summer, and then we want to build on this great summer transfer window by keep investing heavily into players, into big players who could help Arne Slot win more trophies and titles, which is, I think, absolutely brilliant. And Paul Joyce also reported this about Ibrahima Konate's future. So Konate's future remains uncertain. He has entered the final year of his own contract, and the long-standing attempts to persuade him to sign a new contract remains at an impasse, which means that it's not moving forward. Real Madrid have been identified as potential suitors next summer, and while Liverpool do not want to lose the player, they will not beg Konate to stay at Anfield. So if Konate makes his mind up, then probably the most likely scenario is Liverpool will sell Konate in January, unless we won't be able to secure a replacement. So if we can't sign an experienced top-level centre-back in January, we will not sell Konate, even if that costs Liverpool 15-20 million, because Liverpool will need Konate's experience in the title running and in the latter stages of the Champions League. Fabrice Romano also said that Konate is on the list of Real Madrid and he's one of the players they would like to bring in next year. It will only happen if he doesn't extend his contract. They maintain their thoughts active for Konate. Conversations remain ongoing between Liverpool and Konate over a new deal. October, November last year, it was actually verbally close. Then it changed around December or January. I mean, I would love to hear what happened behind the scenes for Konate to cool those talks down, because that was a long time ago. I mean, that was almost 1 year ago. And still, like, Konate almost agreed to a new contract and then he didn't. And maybe he wanted to see what Liverpool do in the summer transfer window. Maybe he wanted to see Salah and Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, whether they stay at the club or not. Trent Alexander went to Real Madrid, but Salah and Van Dijk stayed. And Liverpool, I think, spent an absolute fortune. We did absolutely everything to show ambition to the current Liverpool players and to future Liverpool players as well. Liverpool don't want to wait another 10 months for a resolution. So as they are pragmatic about the outcome, a new contract has been ready to sign for a while, according to Chris Bascombe. And the dialogue is ongoing with Konate, but it looks like Konate still hasn't signed a new contract. So I think we will wait until January and then we will just put Konate on the transfer list. And also very interesting is that this is what Ugo Ekitike said on Alexander Isak. He said, when you play for the best teams, you inevitably expect to be competing with the best players. Isak is a player I used to watch, so seeing him arrive is a pleasure. It's going to be tough competition, but I'm going to work hard to be good and to perform well, so that it's just the coach's problem whether he plays Ekitike or Isak, and that is very good ambitions by Ekitike, and I think they can play together. If Gakpo needs the rest, then Isak can play up front, Ekitike can play on the left. So I'm really looking forward to how Arne Slot solves this conundrum, because we have 4 world-class midfielders for 3 spots: Wirtz, McAllister, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai, and we also have 2 world-class or almost world-class strikers. Ekitike is almost world-class, Isak is world-class. And of course we have Salah and Gakpo, so we have like 4 or 5, we have 4 elite attackers for 3 spots, so it will be interesting to see who plays when. And the reason why Real Madrid want Konate so much, the AS newspaper has outlined that they believe Rüdiger and Alaba will leave Real Madrid in 2026 and Konate is the man that they want to take over from them. The Madrid press are painting him as the prototype successor to Rüdiger, stressing Real Madrid's obsession with signing players on free transfers rather than paying huge fees. And of course Liverpool won't make it easy, Real Madrid know that, but it also points to comments the Frenchman made during this international break when he joked that Mbappe calls him every 2 hours to join Real Madrid. But of course, Real Madrid press always use these little quotes to fuel the narrative. So this is like the roadmap that Real Madrid lay out for players to join them on a free transfer. So we shall wait and see what happens with Konate, but I think Liverpool should sell him if he doesn't sign a new contract in January. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.